G'day everyone, I'm Blaze, and welcome back to episode number 4 of Kinunners and my Tri-Point podcast.
It's me.
With my bird.
Oh!
Again.
She gets introduced before me, technically.
Did she?
Well, not really, no.
She
got welcomed before I did.
She looks like she's going to be a little bit quieter this time anyway. Anyway, yes. Anything quickly to go over before I get into the main topic today?
The achievement thing, right? So last week, I went and I fought a Gleeok, just for the sake of fighting a Gleeok.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, this was actually kind of an accident at the same time, but I was going around in the depths, right?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to finish filling out the map for that, which I did as well. I finished the depths map, which took enough time. But I also walked into the den of the King Gleeok.
Oh, there's a king one?
And I just took that out as well.
Oh. Okay.
It's a lot easier than I thought it would have been.
That works.
I was might as well just take out the king.
I like this consistent Gleeok updates per week.
I don't even know if I have more. I'll go fight maybe a fire Gleeok. I don't know.
Yeah, that might be our podcast's what's it called?
It's the introduction.
Not a logo. What is it called when it's like an animal or like a character?
Oh,
mascot.
Yeah.
The Gleeoks can be a mascot.
Well, my glider is the Gleeok fabric as well.
Yeah, okay. I think my glider is I think it's the Wind Waker one. Off memory.
There's a Wind Waker one?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's all sorts of different ones for different amiibos and things.
Oh, I know. Oh, for the amiibos. I haven't done the amiibos yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the Wind Waker one when I put Toon Link in.
Yeah, I should probably go get that. I haven't done that.
Anyhow, Hoodle. What's it?
Yeah, anyway.
And Wyatt. There's been a lot of leaks.
Oh.
There's been a lot of leaks. A
lot of weeks?
Leaks in the last weeks.
Do they taste like vegetables?
I don't know. Anyway,
Oh.
There's a leak on my boat. I don't know why that's the joke that came to my head. Anyway.
Because it's the joke we know.
There's been lots of leaks regarding lots of different things, and I mean, even the old digital Xbox leaked out again with a different design and all that sort of thing recently.
Oh, that's
lots
all?
Of different leaks. However, one big leak that caught my eye was there's a big leak about a Sonic Heroes remake.
Oh. Finally.
Heroes.
Yeah, it's not adventure, but it's something.
That's what I was thinking. It's like, I feel like the adventure games need a remake more drastically than Heroes.
They're going from newer to old instead.
Yeah, generations first.
Yeah, they've got generations. They'll do Heroes, and then they'll get to adventure.
They'll skip
Adventure
right past
2
it
first.
and they'll go to Sonic 3D Blast. Instead.
Yeah.
They'll remake Sonic Jam, even though Sonic Jam is a Sonic compilation of the original games, and Sonic Origins only came out recently.
They'll remake one of the Flicky games first.
Yeah, they'll remake Flicky. They'll keep going back. They'll remake the Daytona
just skip
games.
over adventure.
I believe Sonic first showed up as a car ornament in one of the Daytona games.
That's what.
Before he showed up in his own game. Therefore, they'll remake that first.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, Sonic Heroes remake. To be honest, I would have preferred if it was both the adventure games and Heroes bundled together as a trilogy.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Because they kind of are a trilogy. However, Sonic Shadow
way.
the Hedgehog kind of finishes the story from that as well.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more like a Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, and Shadow the Hedgehog are a trilogy more than anything.
Yeah.
Because the plot line carries across, where Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 don't really have as much to do with each other.
But hey, at least they're delving back into trying to fix the games with Shadow in them.
yeah. That's a whole other... I'm going to do a video on that, I think.
Oh.
First, I need to get
Shadow
forces
Dilemma.
for the Xbox. That way I can record the Shadow gameplay.
Oh, yeah.
Unless
yeah, that makes sense, actually.
Unless you can get our brother to record it and send it over or something. However,
maybe.
however, like, I need to get some of that gameplay. And then, I'm going to do a whole video on this year being basically the year of Shadow.
Yeah.
Because they keep adding more.
Look, they're finally starting to believe in themselves in that they can maybe write Shadow properly.
Hopefully they do that with the rest of the characters as well.
Yeah. Well, I won't talk about Prime.
I'll go over that in the video as well. And I'll as well go over that there was recently a little trailer showing Shadow's minifigure for the Lego stuff.
Oh.
There's a Shadow one, a Knuckles one, and a Rouge one coming.
Yeah, makes sense.
And
actually, Rouge has gotten bigger too.
Yeah, Rouge has been very well done a lot recently. Sadly, her minifigure is like her basic design from most of the games.
Oh, okay.
Instead of the really good one
really
from
like
Prime.
the Prime design.
Yeah, the Prime one was much better in my opinion. However, I was gonna say, and in that funny little trailer, Knuckles was watching over all the the production of the Master Emeralds that are coming with his set, I would imagine.
Probably.
And he kept telling the lady who was in production for it that they have to protect each and every one of them.
Yes.
Every time a new one came out, he said we got to protect that one and this one and that one and this one. I don't know. I've made a whole playlist on for the Sonic Lego series because they all tie together. They're funny. I like them. Anyway, going back to what we were talking about, leaks and things like that. Even though that's not actually the topic.
Vegetables.
There's a leak about a remake of Sonic Heroes, and I wanted to talk more about remasters and remakes and reboots and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, okay.
More than anything.
Wait,
things
so
we
is
want
Heroes
and don't
the only
want.
one?
And I want to put a definition of what each of them are here, because people tend to get really confused, I've noticed.
Oh, yeah. There are people who we need a remake, and they're talking about a remaster, and it's like...
Yeah, a lot of people call Metroid Prime Remastered a remake.
No, that's a remaster.
Where it's done about the same amount of stuff that Halo 2 Anniversary did to Halo 2, and no one calls that a remake.
It's a halfway in between.
Yeah, it's a remaster because they didn't remake it.
Yeah.
They changed. They did what it said. They remastered it basically. They put new textures on and all that sort of thing. However, it's the original game with a new coat of paint on top of it.
Yeah.
Like the Anniversary Halo games.
Which is a remaster.
Although, personally, the Halo 1 Anniversary looks worse than Halo 1. However, that's the thing. Anyway. Halo C Anniversary. Anyway, I want to sort of give a definition for... Well, not necessarily a definition, have a difference between them all. Because you can start with re-releases, which I guess is the start of it. And I think a lot of the time remasters and re-releases can be a little bit confused because sometimes they will re-release something, however the resolution might be changed. And then technically you can call that a remaster, however it depends whether the resolution was changed by going into the game and changing it physically or
if it was just done,
or if it was simply that the resolution can change in that game was already built into that game type thing, which a lot of games already have because a lot of games are designed for PC as well and they change the resolution and all that sort of thing. Therefore, a remaster, you got the re-releases, which is pretty simple.
Just brought back out.
Yeah, well, more ports and things like that as well and all that sort of thing. It's all re-releases. Remaster is it's the same game, however, it's had work done to it to make it look or run better type thing.
Yeah.
And then you got remakes, which is a complete remake from the ground up. I should probably give examples with this. A re-release is pretty normal. A remaster, the new Sonic Generations remaster, not including the Shadow stuff, I guess, because it makes it look better. Metroid Prime, the Halo Anniversary stuff, they're all remasters.
Halo stuff.
Remakes is Super Mario RPG and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Where it's and it's the new Paper Mario.
Final Fantasy has a couple remakes too, doesn't it?
Oh, I will get to that.
Or is that a difficult one? Is that a weird
I added that to a different category. Everyone calls that a remake, and it's called Final Fantasy VII Remake.
It's the in-between.
It's called Final Fantasy VII Remake. However, I consider that more of a reimagining.
Oh.
Because it completely changes both the gameplay and the story.
Yeah.
I would call that more reimagining, which would be the next one after remake, and then reboots would be the one after that, where it might keep some elements, however, like it completely changes most things.
Yeah.
I have 5 categories. Everyone tends to leave it under the 3 categories, however, I have 5 categories.
Well, because technically you can put reboots and reimaginings just into remakes, because, I mean, that's what they are as well.
Yeah. I don't know. I personally consider a remake to be like, it's remade, however, it acts...
It's literally remade.
Yeah, it acts almost like the original game might have a little bit of extra content and stuff like that, however, like... Yeah. I would consider that's what a remake is, and then I would consider, like, Final Fantasy VII Remake to very much not be an actual remake, because it is almost nothing like the original game, apart from slight bits of the story and the characters.
Yeah.
Therefore, at that point,
true.
like, is it a remake?
I mean...
There's parts of it that are remade. However, the most of it is fairly new, and I would call that a reimagining. Anyway,
yeah, fair.
I guess the topic at hand is, what do we want from each of those categories?
All of the above.
Everyone is...
Whichever is deemed suitable for whatever game it is.
Well, let's start with Sonic, because we already started with that, I guess. We want remakes of Adventure 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a simple one. Almost like the same sort of gameplay, same story, all that type of thing, however, like, more modernized, basically.
Yeah.
I would consider
and less
that.
Glitches.
Like, even with, like, the funny spin dashes and things like that would be fun. However, like,
I want my updated Chow Gardens.
Updated Chow Gardens, yes. I would like a re-release of Unleashed on different platforms, please, and thank you, Sega. I want a proper remaster of Sonic Colors.
Yeah, that would be good.
One that looks more like Unleashed or Generations, and not whatever they did with
Not the sad
Ultimate.
version.
Ultimate, it's fine. I play it, like, I like Ultimate, however, like, it's got a lot of things with it that I feel very strange. It's like...
Yeah.
It's like, it's the definition of, like, it's a remaster by, like, technicality. Yeah. However, in a lot of ways, in my opinion, it looks and even runs worse, especially with the loading times.
Yeah.
Like, by technicality, it's a remaster, and it adds some new content along with it, which is fun.
Which is good.
And then, I guess for the other things for Sonic and all that sort of thing, like re-releases at the very least of, like, the Game Gear games, except not the Game Gear versions, the original, like, Master System versions, because they never re-released those ones. They re-released the Game Gear ones, and their screen crunch on them is horrible, and you can't see what's happening half the time. I wish they'd re-release the Master System ones where you can, like, see in front of you, and it's like an actual aspect ratio.
Yeah. That would probably be pretty useful.
Yeah, and the re-release of the Saturn version of Sonic 3D Blast, because that one never seems to be anywhere.
Oh.
It's always the Genesis version, which looks worse, and in my opinion, has slightly... Like, they both have amazing music, however, it has slightly worse music than the Saturn
Sonic
version.
has amazing music in general.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't fault it there.
Yep.
We could go really off the cuff and say I want a remake of Sonic Forces done better, or a reimagining of it.
Yeah, bring out Forces, but better.
Yeah. Better version of Forces, please. Oh, golly. Yeah, no, with Sonic, there's a lot of things like... Sega's always been sort of pretty good with Sonic. They will re-release a lot of the games pretty often.
Yeah, they're pretty good with it, usually.
Especially the classic games. A lot. They never stop re-releasing them.
No, they love classic Sonic.
Yeah. They need to remake Sonic Mega Collection Plus specifically.
Oh, that'd be pretty good.
I don't know. Specifically that one, even though Origins is out now.
No, the Mega Collection Plus is an absolute godsend.
Oh, I think it's personally I prefer it over Origins.
It's great.
It's got a lot more content to it,
Yeah,
kinda, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's Sonic, I guess. I think a remaster of Halo 3 would be nice.
that probably would be good actually.
I think for the most part, like a proper remaster of Halo 1 would be nice. However, more line of like what 2 Anniversary did for 2.
Yeah,
Like
they need
remasters.
to do something like that with 3 as well.
Yeah, I think 3 doesn't need it as much. However, like you can look at 3 and you can look
No,
at
but it would be
you
nice.
look at Chief's Sum and it feels like it could open a can with how like pointy it is.
Oh, have you seen the new episode yet?
I haven't
the
seen
last
the last
episode?
episode, no.
Oh my goodness. One part of it, you'll see it and be like, oh my.
Oh, okay.
And I
Yeah, like,
can't
you're
wait.
looking at like a lot of the things in Halo 3, like a lot, like they have like updated. I mean, technically, it has had a remaster in MCC. Like they've gone
Yeah.
in, made it run better, made it look better, and they've changed some of the models out and all that sort of thing. However, like I think it'd be fun to see like a newer version of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's me. The other Halo games don't really need it because they all look pretty good.
They look fine. They look like what they're supposed to look like.
They run fine. Everything
Yes.
runs fine under MCC anyway. Have
Yeah.
like a Halo 3 Anniversary would be pretty funny, I think.
It would be pretty interesting.
Yeah, Halo's pretty good with all that sort of thing. I actually got kind of April Fooled almost earlier by one of my YouTubers who put out he put out like a video saying, "Oh my gosh, there's like a new like Flood ODST game coming out." And it took me a moment. I was like, "Oh wait, it's an April Fool's joke because we're in the 2nd of
ahead.
April and everyone else is on the 1st of April."
Yep.
It always confuses me. That does. Oh, really? Did you see Did you see Minecraft's April Fool's joke for this year?
No, I didn't.
Oh, they released a poisonous potato update,
Uh,
which turns everything into poisonous potatoes.
Why do poisonous potatoes even exist in
I don't know.
Minecraft?
You can't do anything. You can't even compost them.
They're the weirdest item.
I wish at the very least they were like something that you could compost.
Yeah, but you just can't do anything with them.
I mean,
what?
I mean, yeah, you can't really do
can
anything
eat
with them. I
it,
guess you can eat. Yeah, eat it.
It's not the most helpful.
Oh, God. Yeah, Minecraft remastered, please. Minecraft remake.
for what time would it be this time? Which
know.
what amount? The
I
27th
don't know.
time.
Oh, that'd be funny. What other series have we got? We got plenty of series. There's Mario.
Mario.
Proper remasters of the original, like of
New
the
Super?
3D games, please.
Yeah.
Oh, golly. Yeah. So, like a remake of 64 would be nice.
That would be good actually.
That'd be really neat to see.
64
re-
was one of the first ones I played.
Yeah. A
Specifically as
remaster of
well.
like Sunshine, how with a lot of the stuff fixed in it would be nice as well.
Yeah.
all as glitchy and strange as it is. A new controller that has analog triggers, please, Nintendo. Not button triggers. That way, in my racing games and in my Mario Sunshine, I can pull down slowly to do different things. Oh, golly. I guess Metroid's been getting a lot of it's got its remaster,
Yeah, that is true.
and I could very much see it getting the other 2 Prime games getting a remaster,
Yeah.
and then Metroid 2 got a remake. I think Metroid 1 deserves a remake as well. Oh wait, it has got a remake. What am I talking about? It's got a remake on the GBA. I completely forgot about that.
Re-release it.
Maybe Super. Yeah, re-release. I think it's on NSO. I don't know. It might be. It might not be.
Oh.
Super Metroid would be fun to have a remake in the same vein, I guess, as Metroid 2's remake.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like Super Metroid as it is, and I like Super Metroid as it is. However, I think it would be fun to see, at the very least.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Nintendo remade Star Fox 6, the original Star Fox for the 4th time?
Again.
For like the 5th time, maybe? You had the original one, then 64, which was a retelling of it. Well, these are all sort of reimaginings, I guess. Half remakes, half reimaginings. Yeah, you get 64, which was a reimagining of it. Then 64 DS, which was a remaster of 64. And then you have what's it called? Star Fox Zero, which was another reimagining of it.
Yeah.
They do it again. Star Fox 00.
0 times 2. Which
Zero.
just equals 0.
Yeah. Oh golly. I think like a remaster of F-Zero GX on the GameCube would be nice. Remasters of a lot of GameCube games.
Yep.
Including one certain Fire Emblem game.
Please.
Please. Turns out instead of being the next Echoes game being Sigurd's game, it ends up being a Fire Emblem Echoes Radiant Paths or something.
They bring out both of Ike's games.
Yeah, you bring them out in the double pack. The Radiant Collection. Oh, golly. That'd be nice. Like, I haven't seen enough of it, I guess. However, like, does Radiant Dawn even really use the Wii's like motion controls that much?
I actually have no idea.
I can't imagine it would.
I haven't seen much of it either, but I just want it.
I can imagine it's like shake to put your unit.
Shake to move forward.
Yeah, shake to
space.
You select the spot, then you have to shake the Wii remote to move it to.
That's how they walk.
You have like the nunchuck on it, and you have to like shake the nunchuck back and forth like you're walking.
Oh.
To get the characters to go there. Where they go.
That'd be so good.
Like I can imagine the pointer is probably pretty handy.
Oh yeah.
If they use it. To be honest, the Switch game should use it.
Yeah, I have no idea how that's even played, actually.
I feel like the Switch game should use like the gyroscope in the like as an option, and you can like move the cursor around. That'd be pretty neat. I feel like Fire Emblem can be a very cursor-based game if like they made it right.
I think it would be really slow though.
Yeah.
Like Fire Emblem is already slow. It doesn't need to be slower.
I feel like that's something we should have talked about in last week's episode. The dock for the Switch 2 should have like a sensor bar in the dock.
Oh yeah.
And make the pointing activities a lot better for like Wii games and such. I think that'd be pretty neat. And then like Fire Emblem in general needs a lot more like at least re-releases at the very least.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games.
There's a lot in the back there that are just like, hi, we exist. No one knows about it. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuck games, I guess. Like, I mean, you've got like games that have already had remakes, and those remakes are basically non-existent now. Like,
yep.
Like Shadow Dragon and whatever Shadow Dragon sequel.
I didn't even realize Shadows of Valencia was a remake until like we actually looked at it properly, and then I was like, oh, what?
Yeah, it's like I like the Echoes moniker. I want them to keep that for remakes.
Yeah, that's good.
I like that a lot. And then I feel like have they skipped? Oh no, they haven't skipped a game. I was about to say like they went like 1, 3, then 2, and now 4
No, I don't
is.
think they've skipped one.
Yeah, they went 1, 3, then because 3 links with 1 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
And then 2, and then it looks like 4 might be in
4.
development. Maybe, who knows? It gets leaked out there every 3 seconds.
It really does.
That's what it feels like at the very least.
The entire community is just like, come on now, just bring it out already.
Yeah,
Like,
we can tell it's there, guys.
you can almost smell it.
I don't know if I'd want to smell what Sigurd's game smells like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like they're keeping it for the Switch 2's launch.
Yeah, probably.
A Fire Emblem and a Metroid game at launch. Metroid 4.
I think that would make sense.
Metroid Prime 4. Not Metroid 4, sorry. Metroid 4 is Metroid Fusion. And then probably even another 3D Mario game at launch because there hasn't been one since 2017, like a new one. At the very least.
Probably.
Unless you include Bowser's Fury as a full new Mario game.
Yeah.
I can see that coming. I can't really see much Zelda coming for launch.
Oh no.
Considering Tears of the Kingdom only came out like a year ago.
Yeah.
Oh golly. And you've got all the leaks surrounding like the Switch's delay and all that sort of thing, and
What's new?
everything's going on around and left and right. What other games? More Zelda remakes.
Yeah.
I'd like to see some more remakes like Link's Awakening done with some other games.
The chibi.
Like
I need to finish
like
that
the
too.
Oracle games. You need to finish that as well, yeah. I'd like to see like the Oracle games remade. I'd like to see like the original two Zelda games remade.
Yeah.
I think Link to the Past is pretty okay. It should be fine.
It's fine.
I want to see like re-releases and remasters of like the 3DS games would be nice.
Yeah. I feel like 3DS games in general are just like thrown to the side.
Yeah, since no one can actually access the 3DS anymore.
Yeah, that too.
the eShop at least. And then like what are the DS games? I think it'd be fun to get remakes of them in a collection, I guess. I know they're very divisive and should have been on our second podcast, however.
Probably, but
I think it'd be neat to see those other stuff. I think Zelda games deserve a lot more out, I guess. Re-releases of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD as well, please.
I never finished Twilight Princess either.
Despite the fact that we can play them easily. Most people can't.
Yeah.
we have both the games.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, golly. I've seen... I think someone was talking about wanting like a remaster of Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Oh.
And I... Personally, I can kind of understand like wanting a New Leaf. Oh, I think it was like a fake leak about a Nintendo Direct that had like Animal Crossing New Leaf something.
Oh.
And how like I feel like Animal Crossing is the type of series where each game basically does away with the previous one mostly.
Yeah, it's kind of like its own.
Yeah, like each game has like their own things and such. However, like for the most part, once you've upgraded to the next game, I guess most people
That's
probably
kind
don't,
of it.
Yeah, most people probably don't tend to go back to the older games as much.
Yeah.
I think New Leaf might have more of a chance with that sort of thing because New Horizons is like it's different enough, I think, where like one of the previous Animal Crossing games would be interesting to see redone because like you're not on an island or anything like that in the previous ones.
Yeah.
I mean, you're on an island. Everyone's on an island. However, like you move into a town as opposed to like basically creating the town.
Creating one, yeah.
However, like, yeah, I think that'd be pretty. It'd be interesting to see if they do it. I can't see them doing that sort of thing though. I think they'd rather simply bring out a new Animal Crossing game.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think some re-releases of the older games would be fun for comparison reasons, though. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess like because
It'd
you
be
can
good
play
if
like
you were like, oh, I wonder how this does things.
yeah,
compared to
I believe
this other
on
one.
the Wii U. I think I downloaded it. You can play the DS game.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah, I think I downloaded it on the Wii U before everything went down
Well, that
with the
shut
Wii.
down too.
Way too soon.
Yep.
And now it looks like the 360's life is coming to an end soon.
No, no.
At the very least, with the 360s, you can get a lot of the games on the newer consoles.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Xbox's backwards compatibility is really good compared to.
It's pretty
all of them.
good, actually.
Yeah. Another thing that like I guess puts a lot more validity into the Sonic Heroes remake is Sonic Heroes. I don't think is backwards compatible.
Oh.
From the original Xbox line. Actually, give me a moment. I'll quickly grab my list of backwards compatible games.
You have a list? Who has a list?
Me, the collector.
Well, you apparently.
I have a list. I have a printed out list that I can tick off when I get games.
Printed as well.
I like lists.
Oh no, that's fine. I was just thinking.
Where does the Xbox original games start? List compatible titles from Xbox. There are currently 63 on this list out of 998 released for the Xbox. That's it doesn't look like, I think a lot of like original Xbox games have been re-released anyway in different shapes and forms.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like a lot on paper.
Yeah. And 63 isn't that bad. However, there is no Sonic games. Therefore, like, you can't play Mega Collection or Heroes on an Xbox One or Series.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. Which is, oh well, I guess.
It is what it is.
I feel like that gives a little bit more validity to the Sonic Heroes remake, though.
Yeah, it definitely does.
If they didn't want to put that in the program finished like ages ago for the backwards compatibility stuff. However, like if they didn't want to put stuff like that on like the backwards compatibility list, it kind of tells me that they had at least planned for something.
They had a plan, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like most people know the PlayStation version of Heroes as well. I was gonna say, I guess I'll just take over the podcast.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Anyway, yes, we are back. If I cut that out, I probably did. I don't know why. It's playing up a lot today.
I mean, I couldn't even get in the party originally.
Yeah, it's been all sorts of things. We're not even going to continue recording today because after this,
No.
this is another reason not to, other than the fact that my room's turning into a sauna the longer I have all the doors closed and such.
Fair.
Anyway, what do we talk about? Yeah, more remakes and things. What other series is?
You know, I can't think of it off the top of my head.
A re-release of Xenoblade Chronicles X. Because it's stuck on the Wii U.
Yeah, rest in peace Wii U. And its games.
Another remaster of Xenoblade Chronicles, the original. For the fourth time. Oh golly. Because yeah, it's like the original one, and then the DS one, 3DS one, and then the Switch one.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of like I would really like to see. I think I've discussed this before, where I'd like to see like remakes of the Mother games in like a clay art style.
Yeah.
They go similar to the art style of Link's Awakening's remake, however, like more clay.
More clay.
But,
Which is interesting because you don't like clay.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting because like a lot of the original marketing around all those games was like they use clay figures of everything.
Clay based.
Yeah, I think it'd be neat to see like that style like moved over. I guess.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I generally don't like stop motion.
Then I guess what they look like in Smash.
Yeah. I feel like
that'd be the other way.
It'd work. I feel like that'd look a little bit generic for a series with such.
Yeah, but it's really the only other like I guess 3D-ish look that they have.
3D versions of them. Yeah, I think they'd look really neat in like a clay form or something like that. And then what other games have we got? There's a lot of games that need to be remade and remastered. There's ones that don't like. I don't understand. I personally don't feel that Sonic Generations needed a remaster as such.
Neither did I. I thought
It's
that
nice
was always one of the better.
It has one. I think a port and the extra content would have been enough. However, like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh well.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, there's actually been. I had a look at the game's got a description up on the store.
Oh.
And Shadow's story goes through his past as well.
Oh, finally.
Therefore, yeah, I find it interesting that they announced all that on the store. I can actually quickly look at it.
Yeah, they announced that on the store.
yeah, they didn't say anything about it in the game. Like, they showed bits and pieces.
What a
weird
weird way to announce that.
Yeah, it's like, is it part of his, like, this and that and all that sort of thing? Wish list. Sonic X Shadow Generations. Details. Here we go. Plays Shadow the Hedgehog in a brand new story campaign featuring never-before-seen powers and abilities. When Shadow's old nemesis, Black Doom, re-emerges and threatens to take over the world, Shadow must journey into his own past, confront painful memories, face familiar foes, and unlock new powers to save the world and prove why he's known as the ultimate life form.
because he found the fourth Chaos Emerald.
I feel like they never said that anywhere else, unless I missed something.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's the first time I've heard it.
Oh, yeah, he's got the fourth Chaos Emerald in his Lego version, so he had the green one with him.
Yes.
Which he's always got. I like that the green one is like synonymous with him now.
Yeah. Look, they took a joke and ran with it.
Oh golly. How like yeah. So Sonic Generations, I feel like it didn't need a remaster as such. I know a lot of people didn't think that was it the Last of Us games needed remasters.
They're like always remastered.
I don't know. I don't play them.
Oh, neither. I just every single time one comes out, I'm like, is this a new one? Is this one that's been remade? What is it?
Yeah. Then you've got like the Ratchet and Clank reboot.
Yeah.
Which came from the movie, and then they never went along with that anymore. They went back to the main universe
They
after
just
that.
left it.
Yeah. Like, I feel like they took away from Ratchet and Clank a lot, like way too much for it to be, I guess, Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of things taken away from it. But Ratchet and Clank's like the only PlayStation exclusive that we tend to worry about. To be
Yeah,
honest.
that's true.
And then there's a lot of older games that I think like because like Crash and Spyro have all had their remakes now and everything like that. Any Spyro game would be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, an actual new one.
Yeah, I think like a lot of the older games now are starting to. I believe there's it's technically a re-release. I think it's more of like a remaster type thing, I guess, of a Felix the Cat game coming out soon. Of like an old one.
Yeah.
I'd never even heard of it before. I'm like, oh my gosh, this
Oh,
is something
interesting.
different. And then like the original Kid Icaruses, I guess could probably do with a
Ooh.
remake or something. The original two, and a remaster of Kid Icarus Uprising, please.
Yep.
All that sort of thing. And then like Kirby has had that many. Kirby's first game has had that many different types of remakes and all that sort of thing.
Kirby's fine.
Kirby, I think as well with Kirby, a lot of his stuff is like generally like you can find it on different places. Like there's a lot of ways to play his original games.
I think
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say the thing with Kirby as well is that because he has like the same dynamic in every single game, people don't tend to worry about it as much.
Yeah, because you got like the remaster of Return to Dreamland came out recently.
Oh, yeah.
More recently. And that looks amazing. It looks better than the game made specifically for the Switch, the Star Allies,
Yep.
not Forgotten Land Star Allies.
Yeah, Forgotten Land's fine.
However, like I think like Kirby's Adventure on the NES, which is the second Kirby game, I think that needs more. Like it got a remake. It's got a big problem where it lags a lot
Oh yeah.
because it was like pretty. I guess it had a lot for it for an NES game, and then they remade it
Yeah.
on the 3DS and they got rid of the lag. However, that remake is stuck on the 3DS now. And
Yeah.
this version on Switch Online is the original one, and it's pretty laggy. It's like okay,
All
maybe
the
a
lag.
proper like spruced up version of that might be nice, I guess.
Yeah.
Things like that. And then I guess you got like the original Pokemon games. Everyone's always like they've always had like remasters and remakes done through the years and all that sort of thing.
Oh yeah. Pokemon's
Like-
fine.
The original it was remade as what are they called? The Fire Red? Yeah, Fire Red and Leaf Green, and all that
yeah.
sort of thing. Yeah, they were remade like that, and then
I mean, they remake all of them. You know, they had Alpha Sapphire and
Yeah.
Omega Ruby,
and the Let's Go games is another remake of the
Diamond and
originals.
Pearl. But they're one.
Shining Diamond and Brilliant Pearl, or is it
I
the
was
other
gonna
way
say I
around?
can't remember their names.
Shining
I
Pearl and
think
Brilliant
it's
Diamond? I can't remember.
No, I think it's Shining Diamond.
I know nobody liked that one, I'm pretty sure. Well, most people didn't like that one at the very least.
I would know. Didn't play it.
But I understand it doesn't look very good.
Fair.
Yeah. I think more like obscure Pokemon games deserve more remasters and remakes and ports and re-releases and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of funny ones on consoles because they refuse to put the main games on consoles until the Switch. Therefore, there's like a lot of funny games like the Pokepark games on the Wii.
Yeah.
There's just stuff like that. Like Pokemon Colosseum and all that sort of thing. There's all those funny little games and everything.
Yeah,
like
I think the obscure ones is more like what needs.
Yeah, I believe one of the Mystery Dungeon games recently, or I say recently, probably like 5 years ago, got a remaster or something.
That's recent.
It feels recent.
Yeah.
If it's on the Switch, it feels recent.
It's recent enough, yeah.
Exactly. And then like yeah, Pokemon. I think Pokemon, they generally know what they're sort of doing in that sort of area all the time, apart from Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, by what I've heard. I want a new Pokemon game where you can play as an adult. That's all I want.
Yes.
I think it'd be funny.
It would be actually pretty interesting.
Imagine like being able to like customize as like a middle-aged like adult and then running around looking for Pokemon.
That's great.
I think that'd be pretty
but then
funny.
you'd have the same issue that Yu-Gi-Oh has.
What do you mean?
It looks half ridiculous because it's a bunch of adults playing a children's card game.
Yeah, that's true. I guess. Yu-Gi-Oh is great in its own way.
Yeah.
I've noticed with a lot of the newer Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, like I guess past, like sort of starting with Reigns a little bit more. Like they've always sort of done it, however, like sort of by what I've seen, sort of starting with Reigns and continuing on from it. Like they've gone really into like the anime girl stuff.
Oh yeah, I think so.
A lot of the cards now are like variations on some girl.
Yeah, I mean, as someone who plays Duel Links, right? I see, because they bring stuff into that still.
Yeah.
And I see stuff from Vrains sometimes, and I'm like, that's from Vrains? And then I realize it's like a Link card, and I'm like, oh my god, it is from Vrains. What?
It's like it's some stranger things.
I maybe would have expected that from like Arc 5, but Vrains?
Yeah. It's funny looking at like the store on Master Duel. And then like you've got all these packs and it's like it's either dragons
yeah, we have the
or
boxes
anime
in
girl.
Duel Links as well. Yeah, it's one or the other.
It's dragons or anime girls are like very little in between.
Yep.
Oh, really. Anyway, that is
I
very
got
much
Sherry
off topic.
the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Sherry.
I didn't even
Do you
know
remember who Sherry is?
People don't remember that. I don't think. She's the French lady,
Do you remember?
isn't she?
Yeah. I got it
Yeah.
for free, actually. From an event. I was like, oh, it's Sherry.
Are they running out of
I've seen her in
characters?
forever. No.
Okay. Have they added like what's the Pegasus replacement in Five Dragons?
What's the what?
The Pegasus replacement?
Oh,
Goodwin? Is that his name?
yeah. Yeah, he's in
There.
it. They have, I think his Dark Signer version
Oh, okay.
in there.
Okay.
I mean, they have both versions of, Carlin. You say his friend. And Carly, too.
Oh my gosh. All these people. I like that they have to like start getting the side characters now.
Oh, they've been in it for ages. They've been in
Yeah.
it forever.
Oh golly. I
Even
don't play
since,
Duel
like-
Links anymore.
Before Vrain's parts came out.
How many people have they got from Sevens or whatever it is in there?
Oh, I haven't checked, but they've definitely got a few. They've got like 3 or 4, at
I
least.
guess I'll never find out what Sevens is like.
I don't want to. It looks. Yep.
Anyway, how did we get on Yu-Gi-Oh?
We were talking about children's card games.
Yeah, probably.
There's a Pokemon.
I feel like a very select
Yeah,
few amount
probably.
of people is going to understand that reference.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure someone will be like, hey, I know that. But probably not a lot.
You should recite the entirety of the abridged version of Bonds Beyond Time.
Oh, no. I have Paradox, too.
Oh no.
I got him for free, though, because they brought out character tokens now where you can get someone for free. And I was like, I want Paradox.
I can't believe they remembered he was existing.
Oh yeah, he's part of the 5Ds part actually for some reason.
Oh, okay. Is the main villain in the end of 5Ds? What's he called?
He's there too.
The one that's 3.
Yep. I believe they have the one that's combined of them, and all 3 of them separately.
Oh, okay. My gosh.
Maybe 2 of them. I don't know if they have the 3rd one.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I guess to get back on topic, that they should remaster Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyway.
Yeah. No, they really don't get to.
I guess, other than that, like, is there any other thing I guess you want to talk about when it comes to remasters and remakes and reboots and
No. Not particularly. I think that's the main thing.
I want a remastered reboot that is a remake of ReZero. Lots of Re's.
Yes. Anything. ReZero is not the only Re.
Anyway, was I gonna say the poll for our poll first, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And any 2?
Yep.
2 people who said they want better frame rates from the Switch too. And then the second poll, someone else's poll that we're taking results from.
Yeah.
I feel like we should be linking that in the description.
We probably should. It's okay, I can give you...
when I upload it, you can go along and put it in the description if you want.
Yeah. Anyways, so we said how there was the semi-finals before, and I was confused because there were still 6 characters in. So they just took the 2 who won out of those 2, and then those were the final.
Okay. And
so they were both 3 houses characters. It was Benedetta and Shamir. And Shamir won.
Oh.
Which, that's not that surprising. People like Shamir.
That's. I guess that's good for most people.
And then they did a side poll for 313 Archer, so the Radiant Dawn Archer, and Gatekeeper.
Oh yeah.
Gatekeeper's winning by the look of it. By a mile, actually.
Oh.
Someone in the comments says they're gatekeeping my Archer.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Look, gotta respect the
side characters.
Yeah, gotta respect the jokes, you know.
Yeah.
The commitment to the jokes.
What you should do for next week is actually put your own poll in the Reddit.
Oh.
That'd be interesting to see.
That would be interesting.
Anyway, if there's not much else, I guess that about wraps up this episode.
Yep.
I guess the only other thing we have to do is make a poll for this week.
I don't know what it would be about.
I guess something about...
Remaster, remake, or re-release.
I guess... I don't know. We can work it out and it will pop up. we can work it out after the podcast. I think it'll probably be something along the line of would you prefer your favorite game to be remastered, remade, or rebooted, or remake, or re-released, or something? Anyway.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. Anyway.
Something along those lines.
Sorry.
I said something along those lines.
Yeah. However, I believe that is probably all from us this week, unless there's something really quickly.
No, I don't have anything more, I don't think.
Oh yeah, I believe that's all from us this week. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode, and we shall be back in the next one. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And cheers.
Cheers. Times 2.